What is going on, people? It's your boy GoSoFly, and welcome back to another video. And today, what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be playing some more F1 2018. We're going to try and do single race 25% around Singapore. One of my favorite tracks. Now, what car should we drive for today? Renault or Toro Rosso? Force India looks pretty good, but I think we are gonna go with Toro Rosso today. Gasly or Hartley? Pierre Gasly. We're gonna go with Hartley. Brendan Hartley. And I was actually thinking of doing Singapore, but you know what? Let's just go with Singapore. Why not? Yeah, why not? Hypersoft, Ultras, and to the softs. Those are going to be the three dry compounds for this race. Everything's on, so simulation damage is on, anti-lock brakes on, traction controls on medium. So we're Gucci, we're good to go for a race. And yeah, we're pretty much good, so I'll see you there.
Well, hello and welcome to a very special race here today. We have some marvellous machines down on the grid that in just a few moments will be accelerating up to some really high speeds indeed to compete for a prestigious Grand Prix victory. The 3.1 miles of the Marina Bay Street circuit wind its way around some of the iconic landmarks here in the heart of Singapore. 23 corners in total, 13 to the left and 10 to the right, making this one of the most technical circuits on the Formula One calendar, with just 47% of the lap taken at full throttle. As the drivers complete their preparations, down below us on the grid, one man who's no stranger to the pre-race pressure is Anthony Davidson, who joins me in the commentary box today. Great to have you with us, Ant. I'm sure you can tell us all about what goes through a driver's head before lights out.
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn one. It's all a bit like going into battle. And the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the group, we have Hamilton, Raikkonen, Valtteri Bottas, and Ricciardo, Van Dorn, Ocon, Grosjean, and Kevin Magnussen, Alonso, Sainz, Sergio Perez, and Hulkenberg, Gasly, Stroll, Charles Leclerc, and Sergei Sirotkin. Hartley and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Boy, it's 30 degrees out there at the moment, and to make things worse, we're starting in 19th. So this is technically our last do something challenge. Technically, but it's not actually. Anyway, 5 red lights ahead of the drivers, and it's lights out and away we go. What a lightning start, absolutely storming start. And we go for like a massive dive bomb. It's a dive bomb on top of the P12. We're siving through the field, we're up to P9 already. And keep in mind this is a Toro Rosso Honda. Honda being the slowest, not being the best for engine power. But we're doing quite good at the moment. We're up from 19th to 9th. And can we go any further up the field? Yes we can. That's P6. So we're behind Bottas, we're ahead of Van Dorn. Looking pretty good so far. looking pretty good so far. We just missed our breaking point there. Just wait for Van Dorn will probably attack us into here. Just wait. Eventually he'll. And these tires, we're on the ultra softs. We're doing a one stop to go to the hypers to the end. But I don't really know what to do. Well, I don't really know how long these tires are going to last for. I was thinking of trying to take them to the end of the race, but I don't really know how that's going to, if that's going to be possible or not. But we're doing quite good. We're approaching almost the end of the lap, almost the end of lap 1. There's a lot of curb on the right hand side, right, then left, a little bit of a twitch, and Sebastian Vettel completes lap 1, and we're doing alright. Now we're doing okay so far. This is the start of lap 2 out of 15. Van Dorn's gonna probably attack us anytime soon. So 5th place, Valtteri Bottas. He's gaining big time. He's gaining big time. We've just hit the wall big time, and the tires are already at 9%. So I don't know how this is gonna end. How is this gonna end? Probably not in the best of ways. I mean, this could be the highest we could finish at. This could be the highest we might finish. The highest we might be for like the race, because we still have to make a pit stop. Keep that in mind. But yeah, as you can see on the mini map on the bottom left hand corner, I think Van Dorn's skating on us ever so slightly. Yeah, he's right there. Right there. Now, this is gonna be what we're thinking of pitting on around lap 8, lap 9, lap 10, somewhere around that area. Because we might stretch the ultras and then go into the hypers and then just blaze to the end with pure pace. But we hit the wall again. We hit the wall again. My God, we are really pushing it. That's the second time we've done it. That was the second time that we've hit the wall. But we go very wide though. Watch for Van Dorn to have a look. Have a look. He didn't end up going for the move. But we keep hitting that wall. And that's probably compromised us there. Van Dorn, he might have a look. Maybe Ocon as well. We go up the inside. He's still battling, and we hold on to P6. But we outbrake ourselves. That was very deep under the brakes. Very deep on the brakes. And this might help. This might help Van Dorn. He's gaining. We go to defend. Van Dorn on the outside. And we're on the inside. And we're doing good. But around this point, this car is starting to become undrivable at around this point. Now, just wait for Van Dorn to probably attack us again, like he would do. But he's there, big time. He's there, big time. Just wait for Stoffel, Van Dorn. We launch back up the inside, and we still hold on to P6. He did overtake us for a sec, but we get the job done eventually. Meanwhile, we have a massive line of cars. Like legit a massive line. So we are holding everyone up for some reason. Alright, Van Dorn. That's Van Dorn. He locks up. We end up still holding on to the lead. We actually end up, we're still in the lead. We're still in P6 though. That's the amazing thing about it. Here comes Van Dorn again, here comes Ocon, and here comes Grosjean as well. So talk about that line of cars. Now it brings us to the fight. Now Fernando Alonso. He's in this fight as well. So expect him to try and move up the inside. We defend as much as we can. And absolutely defend as much as we can. Yeah, at this point, this car is seriously becoming undrivable. I'm hitting walls everywhere, left and right. I feel like we've lost a ton of speed for some reason. And here comes Fernando again. This time tries on the outside. We push him to the absolute braking room, but that hasn't worked. And just like that, Fernando's in the wall. Now I've got Grosjean up the inside. But he's let us have the space. Lap 5 at the moment. And I think we're 5 seconds slower. Atrocious. We do get a warning for exceeding the track limits. We do get a warning for that. But basically I might have carried too much speed. Grosjean is really attacking us right now. And Magnussen is right behind. So this is going to be a battle to watch. Here comes Grosjean again. We defend big time. And this is going to feed the others into the battle as well. Here comes Grosjean, attacking defensively. Magnussen's on the outside as well. We hold on to the inside line. And that brings, and we still hold on to P6. What's going to happen this time? This is lap 6, end of lap 6, on starting of lap 7. Still 5 seconds to the lead. And at this point, it was actually starting to become a ball fest. But still, Magnussen hit us at the final turn. We saved it. He locks up, and we overtake him again. But yeah, now it's the same thing. The same thing with Carlos Sainz in the Renault. So, I mean, it's, we're coming close to the lap we have to pit. And what's Gasly gonna do about this? Our teammate, Gasly down the inside, we hold on to the line. We have to go off the track again, but we didn't get a warning. And we're still good. And I am actually being serious. This car's starting to become undrivable. Unfortunately, we push Magnussen into the wall. And virtual safety cars now deployed. Now, what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and literally go to the smallest delta as possible. And this brings us this should be good to pit. Because that train of cars is eventually going to pit. So we need to get a really quick pit stop, somewhere around 2.5 seconds. And what's this? This is around 2.6, 2.7, nice. And we did beat Ericsson. We eventually beat Ericsson to the pits. Now, out of the pits, onto the hypers. Last 5 laps. And we almost crashed down to the pit lane. That's nice. That's nice to hear. But watch this. Like I said, that whole train of cars ahead, they're all in the pits. Now we're gonna overtake them like crazy. And just like that, we're in 10th. And 10th place is enough to score a single point. That's what we're trying to do, to try and score at least a point or something. Now, here comes Lance Stroll, the young Canadian in the Williams, partnered with Sergei Sorokin. Anyway, 3 laps to go now. 3 laps to go. We are now forming another train of cars. And the hypers, they actually fade quickly. Like by the time like 2 laps after I pitted, it became clear that same situation with the Ultras happened with the hypers again. It basically became undrivable. It was sliding all over the place. And at this point we were like 3 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds slower than our last time that we did. And Grosjean is he's far up the field. He's absolutely far ahead of us. And keep in mind we have a massive battle on our hands. It's a battle. Anyway, last turn. We go wide again. And that is around 5 seconds slower. And we didn't see Lance Stroll there, we did not see him. Are we going to try and defend? Are we hold on? Stroll on the inside? And we defend big time, but here comes him. But here comes Lance Stroll again. Ericsson still having some sort of hope. We push the limits, and we get the DRS out of that. This is going to be great to watch, but watch out, here comes Marcus Ericsson. Here comes Marcus Ericsson. He still has a shot to score points here. This is 2 laps to go, and Ericsson into the wall. That was kind of our fault, but we don't get a warning somehow, I don't know. I don't know how that's possible. Anyway, Carlos Sainz for Renault. He's still within a chance of getting points here, and he overtakes us to the line, and Sebastian Vettel wins the race. But it's going into madness here. Absolute madness. Sebastian Vettel wins the race, but all eyes are focused on this battle here. The battle for the last point scoring position. But we can have a massive moment. Had a massive moment there. Right up against the wall on the left hand side. And we have to score a point. I want to try and score as point as possible. The tires are like on 30-odd%, 40-odd%. It's seriously starting to come to play now. Lance Stroll. He tried to defend. No, we tried to defend. But he went for the move and put himself into the wall. But it's not going so well for us. We're going left, right into the wall. And here comes Gasly. Here comes Pierre Gasly down the inside. What's going to happen here? And it's teammates. This is teammates battling for 10th place. We're on the inside pushing, but here comes Van Dorn. Where has he been this whole time? Stoffel Van Dorn, the second driver for McLaren. He could score points, but here comes Sergei Sorokin, and at the same time gets overtaken by Van Dorn, and Van Dorn's gonna have a hope. Here comes Sorokin again, but we have enough margin in hand to take one of the best races that I've ever did.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Here's our winner, pulling their Ferrari into Park Ferme. What a fantastic race it was. And I have to wonder, actually, Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
A reliable car, that was the most important factor here. This was a real battle of attrition. You could tell those at the front were trying to find a balance between running their outright pace and taking care of the car to reach the end.
Alright, so that was a very crazy race. We started 19th, got up to 6th at one point, and finished in 10th, got a point for Toro, so that was great. We had battles everywhere, and I think we got driver of the day as well, so which makes it even better. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.